Live. All right. We're live.
We're
Hello.
live. Hi,
Hello.
everybody.
Hi, guys. We got Elaine, we got Anne Marie, we've got Hale, we've got Tammy, and we got that real country woman. And I got your name, real country woman, on my list because everybody knows I'm running a contest.
Oh, wow. Cool.
Yeah. So say hello, guys. We're live now. Let us know you're here with us and you can hear us loud and clear. And Helene says, 2 Pisces in a pod.
That's right.
We are. 2 Pisces in a pod.
Oh, sorry. If I look up, I'm looking at my other monitor.
It's up there, eh? Yeah, not a problem.
Then
So,
I can
guys,
see the comments.
acknowledge us. We're out. Here we go. I'm here. Sound is good. Okay, Anne Marie, great. So we're just going to see what happens today. We never know how busy it's going to be. But hi, Dawn. Welcome. So you guys know I'm running a contest, and just leave your names. I put a video out there this week about the contest. I'm going to draw 2 names out of a big glass jar the first Sunday of every month. And 2 people are entitled to ask a question and get a mini reading from Anne and I when we're out there. So go back and check that video or go to my community channel, my community part, and leave your name there. Okay. So I'm getting a really good list of people's names. So it's awesome. So yeah, Anne Marie, how are things over there? Did you feel the earthquake in New York? I don't know if you felt it where you were, but a lot of people certainly did. And
they rarely get earthquakes.
Yeah, well, the world is changing, isn't it? And it's
Oh, yeah.
crazy. And
I learned that back in 1992. I read this book by Mary Summerrain. And she talked about all these changes happening, earth changes, that would be earthquakes in places where they usually didn't have it. And so in fact, I was so scared by all the things that were predicted that I began to think, why did I bring my young children? Why did I bring them into this world? Like, that's horrible. And then I was in a funk for about 3 days. And then this thought came to me from Spirit, of course, saying, we chose to come in at this time. So stop worrying.
Yeah, exactly. We get through when we think of what people dealt with centuries ahead of us without all the modern amenities, right? It's like unreal. Hi, Gerald. How are you? Trend Zone's in the room, everybody. How are you? Good afternoon to you.
I bought something off our local, it's not Kijiji, but it's our local called the Salt Spring Exchange. And I met this woman. We just talked spiritual stuff,
Yeah.
And she wants to make a tarot deck. And I said, I'll test it out for you. So
awesome. When you hear the scratching, I have to let George in because he'll scratch my door.
Absolutely. Okay. Well, I always love reading with Brenda. We always connect together so well. I consider it a privilege to read with you, my dear.
Oh, thank you so much. I love working with you too. I mean, I never met a Pisces I didn't like. Oh, except, pardon me, my first husband. But anyway.
Right.
We were like water and dirt. We made mud.
Well, that was my husband. He's a Capricorn. So yeah.
Anyway, I'm married to another Pisces right now, but he's a twin flame and totally different,
Right. And then my second marriage to Sue, she's Leo, so that's water and fire. So yeah, we made steam, baby. But the rest of it, too much drama.
Yeah. Yeah, you were tired of putting fires out. I know. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Funny. So, everybody, I hope everybody's having a great day. Trend Zone says everything is beautiful in its own way. Isn't that how that song goes? That's awesome. He's over in Chicago. I don't know if you felt anything in Chicago, Trend, with that earthquake. Did you feel the earth move under your feet? We had one years ago here.
In fact, what I went out to buy was a bucket of emergency food.
Yeah.
Just for that reason, because I know we're due for a big one. Yeah, we are in the ring of fire, so yeah. So now I can, I mean, well, we've got a big pantry, but it's just, puts my mind at ease that we'll be fine.
Yeah, no, he didn't feel it in Chicago. We had one here years ago, and I was sitting I don't know why I was at Andre's computer, but I was, and it's beside the closet doors, and the closet doors open this way, right? I have to tell you, I was sitting there, and the doors weren't sliding; they were doing this, and I thought, "Is what spirit trying to tell me, right?" And my chair was moving too, and I thought, "Oh no, that's not spirit. That's an earthquake." And sure enough, everybody was screaming in Toronto in the high rises, right? In the offices there in these skyscrapers saying, "Oh my God, we got an earthquake." And I thought, yeah, crazy. So, but anyway, we're all good. And it's certainly not bad. Like, countries like Turkey and these poor people over there that get them. Oh, you earthquake felt in Massachusetts. Earl said he felt it too. Yeah. Yeah. There's a lot of crime out there, Trend, for sure. So I want to say hi to Don Bryant, Trend Zone, Earl Rule that just came in. And we've got a couple of super chats. So the first one is Trend Zone. And we always know that Trend Zone is open. He's always open. Look at him. There he is. He's open. So he just wants anything we can give him. So let's see what we got for you.
All right.
We've got a nice sunny day today. I went out on the balcony and actually cleaned all my windows outside. I didn't do the inside. That's another day. They all come apart.
That's what I have to do.
But
I've been cleaning, but
cleaned the balcony off, and
I took all my bottles and cans in yesterday. So just doing some recycling. And I'm going one room at a time, like cleaned out my office and, that sort of stuff. Okay. Oh, got a jumper.
I always say good jumpers.
Yep. Okay.
I got you down to Ellen. Thank you for your super chat, guys. So are you going to have a good visual of this solar eclipse?
No.
No, where you are? No, we are. Do you know Niagara Falls, the rooms are all booking up between $400 and $900 a night for people that are coming into town. They figure there's going to be 1 million of them.
Really?
Yeah, crazy.
I didn't know you guys would be seeing it from there.
Oh yeah, we're going to get a really good clear sight line of it. If it's not cloudy. Now they're saying we might have cloud cover. So we might not get to see it, but anyway, we've all got our glasses, and
that's exciting.
Yeah, I'm hoping to be able to catch it. Okay. Hi, Gabe. Nice to see you. I've got your name down here.
Okay. I'm just having to have a minute with these cards. Are these the right cards? Yeah, they're the right cards. Okay. Well, energy of the reading is justice. So I don't know if he's got any legal things going on or something he feels needs justice.
Mm-hmm.
That's the energy of the reading. The jumper was the 6 of Cups. Like I feel this is a feeling like wanting to go back to the way things were. This is nostalgia, and a new start. maybe to do it over. This is the Ace of Pentacles. So, and what I'm getting from there is like you have the new start, you have to do the work. See the shovel there? You got to do the work. It's not going to just come to you. All right. And the High Priestess, you have to trust your intuition. You have to. Okay. I have a feeling that a lot of times you don't. You overthink things. But from the High Priestess, this is saying, trust your intuition. And then I've got the Page of Cups, which, can be something, surprise. But okay, what I'm getting is Ace of Cups is that you have to fill the cup yourself. There it is again. You have to do the work. Isn't that interesting? Here, the Ace of Cups, digging, but you got the shovel. You have to do that new start. And here's the Ace of Cups. You got to fill your own cup and not be reliant on others. Slow and steady wins the race. It's okay to sit down and take a rest and reflect on things, but you are headed towards the sun there. And then I have, you got 3 aces. My gosh. And then here's the Ace of Rods, which is the Ace of Wands. Again, she's doing the work. Isn't that's really interesting.
Taking action.
But you are the star.
Yep.
Yep. I picked from the just 3 more cards. I've got well-deserved rewards. So maybe that's to do with the justice. So something you're working on. It's, it's going to be slower than you think. Knight of Pentacles. But you take the lead. And that's all about, those aces saying you got to do the work and observe. Okay, for signs around you, for what you're getting as far as messages and that sort of thing. So I don't know if that makes sense, but that's what I've got.
Wow. We were talking. Thanks. That was a great reading. I've been reading the thing here. Elaine says her best friend went on holidays to New York with her boyfriend. And 2 hours into the flight, the plane moved weirdly, but thought nothing till they seen the seat screen showing the plane had turned around and the destination had changed for Ireland. So when they had that earthquake, I think they shut down, they automatically shut down airports, right? Because they don't know what's going to happen.
Exactly.
So yeah, that is weird. Boy, you never know.
So Trend Zone says, I feel that. So, okay, it made sense to him. Good. I don't know. Also, I don't know what's going on in his life.
Thanks for letting her know.
Just a note to the chat that whenever I'm looking up, I'm looking at the comments up on my big monitor here. So
yeah,
I'm not, I'm not.
Oh, the engines had failed and they had to land quick. And then an earthquake after that. So, oh my God, engines failed. Oh, that's not good.
Wow.
So they had to bring that bird down. Ooh, that's scary.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're hearing more and more about malfunctions with the airplanes and, not doing the maintenance.
You feel the effects of the eclipse energy like before it happens, right?
Yeah. So it was soon after they left the UK heading there that they had that happen and they had to turn around. Okay.
You know what happened when they were when they left the UK?
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Trend zone. There's going to be a lot of choices and decisions that you're going to have to make. You might be thinking, do I do this? Do I do that? Do I stay? Do I go? There's lots of options and choices, multiple, possibilities that might be coming into you. Picking and choosing, making a decision here. So you might have to think about what's going to, these are your dreams that you want to see come to fruition. Okay. So wise choices for sure. Your ultimate goal I see is you've got happiness here. Okay. This is the 10 of Cups. This is ultimate happiness. You're content where you are right now in your life. Okay. This is all about happiness and feeling, one with yourself or with family, if you're feeling comfortable with family, but I see it more with you. Okay. This card can also represent marriage and gatherings and things like that too. So you might be hearing about someone in the family or a friend getting married. You've got the King of Cups. I love this King of Cups because he reminds me of, my husband. He's a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, but he's this great individual or her that you can trust, and they bring you great knowledge, and it's healing knowledge. They're there for you no matter what. They don't want anything in return. So you might be getting together with somebody that is going to want to sit and chat you up, Trend, and share their experiences with you to help you through a challenging situation because they've been there and they have the metal to prove it. Okay, that type of thing. Now, because of this solar eclipse, this major solar eclipse, I did pull a card from my Moonology deck, and you got the North Node, and it says step out of your comfort zone. So don't be afraid to go after something new. Don't be afraid to take action. Sharon had that Ace of Wands. She had the Page of Pentacles, I think. She had all of those good cards that are indicative of you getting out of your turtle shell, poking your head out and trying something new. So get out there. I know the weather's breaking and spring's coming. Come on. You need to get out there and start living again. The treasure chest comes in. You're going to like this one because I decided to pull this oracle card as well. And it's an unforeseen windfall of new abundance comes to you. Well, who wouldn't like that, right? So something's going to come in. Now, when I talk about abundance, you guys know I refer to time, effort, support, love, or even money. Okay. So get ready for something new to come in. Don't be afraid. Step out of your comfort zone. Go with it. Okay. Because your ultimate goal is to have this happy ever after. Right? So major choices you're making right now that could lead to this happiness. You haven't seen that redhead yet, eh? Whenever I read him, I've seen this redhead coming into his life. Okay, thank you, Trend Zone. So we have Ellen. Where are we here? I'm going to get back here to her question. Okay, there she is. And One Love is here. Thank you, One Love. Okay, One Love, you said you want a personal reading. You mean you want a general reading on what's going on around you right now? Hi, Mary Kath. Hi, how are you?
Hi, Mary Kath.
Okay.
One more. Okay, tell me about the outcome.
You're welcome, Gerald. Always a pleasure. Hi, Fatima. How are you? Welcome. Okay. So, shortlisted and got first Visio interview on Monday for a shop manager job in Nantes City. Sell arts and crafts from 200 monasteries and abbeys. Oh,
wow.
That's interesting. Wants to know the outcome. Okay. Wow. That's cool. How's your weather out west?
We had a nice sunny day yesterday. Today is back to cloud. It's supposed to be raining. It's supposed to be raining for the next 2 days. We've got a lot of rain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's it's the time of year.
It's the temperatures are cooler than normal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Can't get out on that bike yet.
In fact, my mother's daffodils are only just. I have 2 blooms. There's daffodils
Oh,
also.
wow.
Yeah, and so it's really late. Really late. Usually the end of January into the beginning of February we get the daffodils, but yeah, it's been cold. Oops, I dropped a card.
Boy, I got a lot of cards that came out for her.
Yeah, me too.
Wow. Wands, 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 which is good.
I don't have any wands.
Okay, I'm going to go if it's okay. I'll go. You just take your time. Okay, so you want to know how things are going to go, right? I think that it's showing me with the Two of Wands, you're definitely waiting. You're waiting for this ship to come in and the call to come in, whether or not you're going to get it. But you're also, yeah, you're also yours is Swords, mine's Wand. And this is, you're up against two choices. So you may be offered something there, but there's also, I'm seeing, Helen, something else come up as well, where you're going to have to weigh your options. Do I go take this one or do I take that one? Or maybe during the course of your interview on Monday, they may be offering you something. They may be offering you two things. Okay. So keep that in mind. You're battle weary. You're tired of this crap. You're so tired of having to find the perfect job, having to find the perfect residence, but you're not giving up. And that's your ace in your pocket because you're so resilient. You're going to bounce back, okay? But it's a constant battle with feeling fatigued and drained of your energy right now, having to keep doing this. But as you move forward, the Ace of Wands is that card of good opportunities coming into you and you feeling inspired again. So there's going to be a new beginning here and it's going to be good news. Okay. So you're physically going to be starting something new, getting up, going out there and doing it. So there is a good possibility this will be the job. Okay. You've got you've got the Five of Swords, which is feeling defeated right now, but I'm really only taking this on the level that you're feeling tired of constantly having to try to look for a job and look for a new place to live. And that's why you feel defeated at times, because things are falling through. Don't always come in to play where you want them to. But I think you're going to be walking away from this situation you're in now, and this new job will allow you to think about moving forward in a new direction or moving even. Okay. You've got the Knight of Swords. Yeah, this is going to be fast. Okay. This is fast moving energy, big changes, opportunities coming into you. And, basically you're going to jump on it, seize a moment. Okay. Carpe diem, go after it. This is about you having to go there. I get the feeling you're going to have to drive a little farther or transit a little farther to this job. But I think that you're going to be happy about it. This is about you getting up and and going after this situation. I think you're going to find if they hire you, they're going to want you to start right away. Okay. It's like, that type of energy. Justice. It's time you've got karmic justice. Okay. This is about, everything that you've had to deal with. Yep. Everything you've had to deal with in the past is going to be over. Okay. You've learned those life lessons, and this is cause and effect. This card's all about cause and effect. I really think that finally you're going to see karmic justice done. In other words, finally the universe is going to come across for you. The Queen of Swords. Yeah. Cutting things out, letting things go, new beginnings. Definitely, you're going to be letting things go. You're single. She's single. Okay. She cuts everything out that doesn't serve her. And that's the way she is. She makes the right decisions. She looks at the situation and says, you know what, this isn't working for me. And that's how you're going to be acting. I don't like it here. This isn't working for me. I'm moving in a new direction. I want to feel happy. And you're going to do that. Okay. You've suffered enough. You suffered enough loss and hardship. It's time for you to move forward in a new direction. And I see that happening. Okay. Now I'm going to pull one oracle message here to see what you can get out of this. Okay, you got the card wait. Don't rush into action right now. Bide your time for better results. Okay, well, you've been doing that a lot. This job, if you get it, might not be your dream job. Okay, you're going to be gainfully employed if you get it. But I don't think this will be your dream job. I think you're going to still be looking, and I know you're shaking your head like, oh no, yeah, you're tired. I need a change now. Yeah. So this job that you're going to get, I don't, shop manager and all of that, I don't think it's really your forte, but it'll be different. It'll be interesting, and you'll be gainfully employed making an income, which is what is important here. For you to do anything, you need this job in order to move and sign a lease and do whatever. Okay. So I do think that you're karmically going to see something new come in here. This is going to be a new beginning. I do think you're going to get this job. Okay. I think you're going to get this job, but is it going to be your final job? No, I don't see it being your final job. Okay. There'll be something else that's going to come into play, and you'll get on that train too. Okay. So that's what I got. I hope that helps, Elaine. Thank you so much.
I'm pretty much the same. The energy of the reading is the Queen of Pentacles. I think if you get this job, it's because you need the money and it'll give you some stability. I'm not sure. Here's the High Priestess. I have a feeling the High Priestess and the Two of Swords together. They haven't made a decision yet. I think, they're mulling it over, and I think maybe there's other people involved as well. They haven't made the decision. And I think it might surprise you. I'm not sure if you're getting the job or not. If you are, it's, I'm getting from this card is it's a way of you, here's the Phoenix rising, and see there's storm clouds, but there's also the horizon here is light. I think you could get this job, and it's to help you, because you're tired and you need some money and that sort of thing. So I don't see it as you're done. But I'm not sure it's the job that you really want. But it could be, bring you some pentacles in. Here's the moon. So yeah, use your intuition, but also I think there's some hidden things here that I don't think the job you thought it was going to be. The King of Cups. Why would it? I'm not sure why I got the King of Cups here. Well, look, he's surrounded by water. I think you're feeling kind of isolated right now. But don't worry, it'll be fine. And
he's in the middle of the Grand Canal in Venice.
Yeah, exactly.
That's where he's sitting. I could see that. Been there, done it.
Okay, right, all right, yeah. So, but I think it's just saying it's okay. You'll be fine. And then I've got Justice, that you will find the right job for you. I'm not sure it's this one. Like, I'm not getting really great cards saying, yeah. So you might get it, but I don't think it's going to be the job that you really, really want. But I think with the Queen of Pentacles, it will bring some much needed cash in. And then I pulled 3 cards, heal. So I think there's some blocks that you need to heal, some beliefs about yourself that are mistaken, that you need to heal those. Chakra, crown chakra, you need to open up, so you have, open to spirit. And the big card, trust. I'm very isolated by the water. Well, there you go. That's what hit me. But I was wondering why the King of Cups, I couldn't figure out what it was until I saw the isolation in the water. But yeah, trust, huge trust here. So
yeah,
I concur. You might decide to take this job because you need the money, but it's not the job that you're going to end up with. Like,
isn't it amazing how we both,
I know. I really see that. Okay, yeah, it may be not the best for you, but it's going to give you some breathing room to, to refill that bank account. But also, look, there's the horizon.
Better things in the distance for you. Yeah,
definitely. What
I just love how you and I get the same message, and it just blows me away how our cards.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I'm glad you went first, because I went, oh, these don't look great.
Yeah, well, I was looking at mine; they weren't great either. And I thought, okay, she's thinking this over. I'll go out. I really didn't mind going out, because I'm caught up now on who's in my room.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
Thanks, Elaine. Let us know how you make out. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. One Love. You want a personal reading. Basically, that's a general on what's going on, or do you have a question you want us to address this reading on? So can you just pop
it? Or an area of your life, right?
Yeah, just something here we can base it on, or do you just want a general about what we see happening around you, what our guides are telling us? Okay, so just let us know. All right. Okay. Yes, it's so nice when we get the sunshine today. We haven't had much sun. We've had so much rain as well. It's been so
Yeah,
cold and dreary.
yeah, yeah.
And today the sun came out and I went, oh, I got 2 hours before I come out here. I'm gonna get out there and get those outside windows washed. And I did, and just sweep the balcony off. And I just thought, oh, this is heavenly. And I've
I
got
know.
all my plants in the dining room on tables by the window by the lake. And my vegetables are up like this. And it's like I'm saying to my daughter, because I lost the lottery for the city plot. I don't have a garden now this year. So I'm
Oh,
going to do what I can on the balcony because I have lots of sun. But my daughter has a backyard garden. And so I said to her, honey, don't plant any seeds. Well, I really didn't want to anyway, Mom. And I said, okay, because guess what I've got? And I took pictures and she went, oh my God, Mom, again, you've got too much. And I went, well, you know what? I'll give my neighbors a cherry tomato and whatever, and someone else something. And they usually succeed with them. And they all come back and thank me that they've been eating tomatoes all summer and thank me for it. So yeah, even if it is for a few months, I need a job. Yeah, absolutely. And I see you gainfully employed, but I don't see it being your permanent position there. I think you're going to take it because you need the money and you need the proof that you're employed, but you're going to still be looking. Okay. So try not to be battle weary doing that, but know that like Sharon had that, the 10 of swords, there was the bright horizon saying, this isn't going to be with the swords, a perfect job, but there's light on the other side here where there will be one. Okay. So yeah. Okay. So one love, you didn't come back. So one love, you're going to get a general reading from us specifically for you, and we'll see what's going on around your life. Okay. So if you can hear me, one love.
okay. Well, we definitely picked up on that, as I said, she needs the
Yeah.
pentacles. Yeah, but it's not going to be where she's going to end up. I just got the hit that she's going to learn some things, and that's why she needs to take the job even for a short time. There's some stuff she's
yeah, it's something else for her to say she's got experience and she knows, right?
Yeah.
So isn't it nice to be retired?
Oh, I was just talking. I ran into another retired teacher at the coffee shop, and I said, "Yeah, I finally feel retired. It took me a long time to get here."
Yeah, at first it's kind of sad, isn't it? When we finally, I felt that way. I felt like I've always had a purpose. I've always been self-employed. I had a busy job. All of a sudden I felt as though I had lost control, right? And I'm a control freak. And so it was like I can remember driving home when I sold it, and I cried all the way home and I thought, what the hell did you just do? And then I thought, no, that spirit's guiding me, and spirit guided me. And everywhere I opened a salon in my home, wherever we were living at the time, people followed me.
Great.
So I never did get to quit. And then they begged me. The girl I sold the shop to had worked for 17 years for me. She said, Brenda, I miss you so damn much. Please come back. You're not an employee. You can just rent the chair for next to nothing. I miss your company, because she leaned into me for strength, right?
Well, that was the thing too, was I miss my staff.
Yeah. Yeah. George, come on, honey. You want to go outside? Daddy's taking you out, sweetheart. Okay. Up you get. All righty. He was sound asleep.
So Andre was, even though I officially retired, at age 65, which is very late for a teacher. I just love teaching, so I kept doing it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But as you know, I worked part-time for 3 years, filling in, that sort of thing. But then I finally got to the point where, okay, I'm ready now. I was able to pull away gradually.
Yeah. Yeah. You have to feel good. I know other teachers that did the same thing. They quit. And then they were high school teachers, and she quit and she went back and she realized a month into it, why did I do this? Right.
Yeah.
So it's funny. She, like you, had to be 100% sure. Right. Because it's letting go of that control, that routine in your life. And
I loved it. It gave me a chance to see the staff and see the kids, and it was a win-win. But then I truly got, okay, I know I'm done now.
Well, I kept saying I was going to retire 2 years before I did. So when I finally did it, everybody went, well, we're not surprised. We know you've been talking about it for a couple of years. But I had the funniest call the other day. One of my clients, who's in her early 90s and doesn't look it, she swam lengths in the pool, the public pool in the town I had my salon in for years, right up until I retired. And anyhow, doesn't my phone ring? And it's her. And the
Yeah.
funny thing is, for some reason, I thought of her the day before, and I thought, "What's going
Yeah,
on?
I
Oh
get
my
those
god."
all the time.
She
Yeah.
said she hit the wrong number, and
Oh,
she looked amazing. So she's gotta be 95 by now, and I said, "So how old are you anyway?" And she said, "Oh, don't ask," she says, "I don't even remember." And I knew she was over 90, but she didn't look it. But she's well and she's fine, and she said her kids made her give up her take the keys away and give up her car, though. So she says, "Well, I just told them, then you're gonna have to be my chauffeur." So, yeah, but she's in her house, independent, and it's just
good.
amazing. She swam lengths and lengths and lengths at the pool, well up to the time she was 90.
My
I mean,
my mom walked and walked and walked.
that's amazing, and that keeps me going, and I'm
Yeah.
doing walking now too, and I just because I'm really enjoying the walking. Where I live is so beautiful to walk anyway,
Oh,
and the
yeah.
only thing we have to watch out for is these bloody big coyotes around us because 'cause they've been known to attack people too. So, I usually take a big stick. I find a big stick when I'm out there, and, they're pretty brave.
Yeah.
So it's not I don't worry so much for myself, but people with even little dogs on a leash, they'll grab that dog even if it's on your leash and run with it. So you got to be
Oh,
careful.
you know what? I have to get a glass of water. I'll be right back.
Okay. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead.
You go ahead.
Mhm. Okay, one love. I need you to come in here, sweetheart, but you'll see if you had to leave all of a sudden. Thank you for your super chat. We're going to give you a general reading on what we see happening around you right now. Okay. So the judgment card comes up, one love, and it's telling me, excuse me, that you're making a decision to leave a situation and go to a better one. This is about you doing some self evaluation and saying, I need to change things. Things aren't where I really want them to be right now. So it's like an awakening. You're going to be doing something new. You're going to be trying something. It's the card of renewal. And it's a card of moving forward, grabbing onto an opportunity right now. Also, I call this the second chance card, being able to go out there and it surprises you that you get a chance to do something that you didn't think you could do again or something new. So I always, when I see this card, I always see this. Okay. And it's like you're saying, oh, thank you. The world comes in, one love, and this is the end of one cycle and the beginning of a new cycle. But it's always a card of achievement and success and things like that, and feeling fulfillment and belonging. But it's a new beginning again. The world is, we've heard that adage, the world is our oyster. And what that means is it's a big, beautiful world out there. Grab onto the opportunities as they present themselves. Don't be afraid to put yourself out there. The high priestess says you could be doing some research. Okay. Trusting your gut feeling, trusting your instinct, your intuition. And if something doesn't feel right, chances are it isn't. You're going to look into it. You're going to find out. You're going to be careful. You're going to do your research. She sits there with the Akashic records or the book of knowledge on her lap, very calm, cool, and collected because she did her work. She has that ability. When she gets these feelings, she can go behind the veil and say, well, I'm going to find out what the heck's going on in the background. And you will too. And then when you do, it puts you in a better place to go after this new goal that you could be wanting to go after. You've got the Two of Cups. Two of Cups is partnership. Could be in partnership in love, or it can be partnership in business. Okay. But it's about compatibility. Either way, you're going to be getting along with another individual very compatibly. It's happy couples. Okay. Is what it's about. But it can be someone new coming into your life if you're looking for love or not. It can even unexpectedly show up. But it's harmony and it's balance. And it's that beautiful card of equality and being able to converse with somebody else too. You might be having a conversation, a debate, some sort of communication with someone, and it's going to go well. Coming in, I do have two oracle messages. I've pulled this one, and it says, explore your options. It's time to look at other possibilities. It's a good time to make change. So the whole reading was telling us that. And doesn't this come up as a confirmation? So there's going to be some change. There's going to be some new options coming in for you. Consider them. Okay. There could be a great change for you. The other card that you got, because I'm pulling the moonology with everybody because of this solar eclipse, you got the full moon, and it says surrender to the divine. So tapping into your spirituality, tapping into higher self, doing more meditative work. Maybe you're going to be taking a spiritualist course or tapping into groups like that. but definitely you're going to surrender everything to the divine. And we know with a full moon, that's what we do. Okay. You write it out, you burn it, you send it, you do whatever you want. But we usually, if we're into the full moon, we usually do that and we release what we don't want anymore and we send it out into the universe and ask the divine to take it. So I see you're going to be releasing things and letting go of things as well. Okay. So that's what I have for you, One Love. I hope that this helps you. And please come back and let us know you got this message. Maybe you had to leave for a few minutes and you can see it on the replay. You got the stage, Sharon. Oh, no sound.
I was muted. Yeah, I've got much the same thing. I've got the energy reading is the Tower. You're in for some changes, that's for sure. But the Tower is not a bad card. It just means that you're taking, maybe things are going to happen suddenly, but it's just, the Tower falls, but the foundation remains. And you're just going to rebuild, try new stuff, like the stuff you need to let go of. So the Tower is a good card. The Eight of Swords, you're holding yourself back, but you can release yourself from those self-doubt and fears. Okay, it's up to you. But you get the Ace of Swords. So look, she's feeling the heat of the sun, and she's putting her hand towards spirit, and so there's a new start for you. You need to get out there. 10 of Rods, I think you've been really burdened, but the 10 is the end of a cycle. So this is the end of those burdens, but you've got work to do. Here, slaying those fears. Here's the Page of Swords. Don't be afraid to get out there and slay those fears. Now, see, he's practicing. Like, go out there. Yes, you're going to make mistakes, but you're going to get better at things. I've never said that about this card, but that's what it feels like, is that, yeah, you need to practice just to get out there. You're going to make some mistakes, but that's okay. 5 of Swords, which is, it's fives are all about change. But this is, again, about your fears. See how she's cowering and this guy is so big. This is not real. This is your fears overtaking you, and you need to release those, face them. Here's the Moon. You need to trust your intuition. Okay, you need to open those channels to spirit and trust your intuition, not let the fears. I'm really getting the thing about the fears. Once you tackle those fears, here's the Queen of Pentacles. She's one of my favorite queens because she's self-reliant. But she has to be careful that she, because she takes care of everybody and their needs, but she has to take care of herself too. She has to sort of show herself some love. Like here, I see her, it seems like she's pausing, she's looking up into the trees, and, look at all these these baskets full of stuff. I feel like she's taking a breath there, which is what you need to do. Oh, and you got another queen. You got the Queen of Cups. And notice in this card, the lid is off. And to me, that's about your fears. You're releasing your fears. Okay, and I took another, just a few cards from the Psychic Tarot of the card. It's all about love, particularly loving yourself. Again, letting go of those fears. And here's another love card. Didn't you say something about love coming into your life?
Yeah, I had the two of Cups.
Yeah. So some partnership of some sort. But the main thing is, go with the flow. Let go. Be calm. And here the fears have popped up again. Just go with the flow and, release those fears.
Surrender to the divine.
Surrender. Yeah. So, yeah, you've got a lot of fear, and you need to release it.
So One Love is an actress. One Love, do we know who you are, or do you not want to say? I know I've had other people over in California, in Hollywood, and in New York, and they don't often, they all confide in a private reading, but not out in public. So I didn't know if we would know who you were, but anyway. No, what we can say is, One Love, Should we know who you are? Would we know who you are? And all you have to do is say, yeah, you know. But I think that's amazing that you have.
Yeah, she's holding herself back. It's her fears. She needs to release.
Don't
and
be
go
afraid.
be in communion with spirit.
Yeah, don't be afraid to get out there. Put yourself out there. Keep yourself marketing yourself. It's a really tough, career to be in. I have a question. Are you a Pisces? One love. If you can hear me, are you a Pisces? It's interesting.
Oh, she's an educator, a school
counselor who works for a bully boss. Oh, I think we talked about that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Now she talked about love. I did pull some cards here from my personal little deck. I mean, here's the 2 of hearts. So there again, we've got 3, so something about a relationship coming in. There will be a delay. It's going to be very passionate. But again, don't let fear get in the way. Sometimes fears come up for you.
Yeah, a lot of fear. But she says she's working for a bully boss.
Yeah. Yeah.
That might be her fear there that, she can't confront it. She can't confront this boss without the fear of losing the job, right?
Manifest. And, the happy home. So that's love reading right there.
For sure. Thank you very much, my love.
Thank you.
Okay. All righty. So that's it for now for our super chats. If anybody has a particular question they want us to focus on, then you can make a super chat. But if not, we're going to go back and we can actually see some of our people in our room and we can give out some cards. And Anne Marie, if you're still here, let me know you're still here and we'll pull 3 cards for you. Okay. Hey, hail. Got a lot in the room, I think. Well, we got 12 in the room. So let's see what we got. So Anne Marie was next, and then Hail, then Tammy, and then Real Country Woman, Don Bryant, Earl Rule, Gaze, Mary Cass. So if you're all here, you'll get a little message. Okay.
Hi, Marie, she's here.
Yep.
Okay. So 3 cards. All right.
3 cards. Me too. Okay. Anne Marie, you're still hanging in limbo. There's a hangman. We know that, right? She says, tell me something I don't know. You got that hangman. You're feeling trapped. You're confined. You're just waiting and waiting and waiting for this. I can see this in your life right now, but, eventually, this is not a permanent position. Okay. You will be able to you'll see momentum pick up eventually. Things are coming to fruition. Okay. This could be something coming to an end and in this beautiful new abundant beginning happening because you've got the 7 of coins and that's doing things and waiting for something to come in again, waiting. Okay. But you're going to see a payout. You're going to see a reward. You're going to see that you're waiting for to come in. It will come in. Okay. You've got the Temperance, which is balance. Okay. It's peace and patience and balance and doing things in moderation and staying calm and not pulling your hair out by the roots because things aren't happening fast enough for you. Basically, I think, you're trying to seek that peace and calm within yourself as you're waiting for this to come in. Now I'm going to pull one of my download cards. Okay. And you've got leadership. And why it's backwards, I don't know. But anyway, I think regaining the power again. Regain your own personal power is what I'm seeing. Stepping out there and doing things while you're waiting, you can still do things that make you happy. Okay, that means go get out there, get involved. I'm not saying go join a bowling league if that's not your cup of tea, but I'm seeing you getting involved in something where you can either be part of a group or an organization or something that you are going to be inspired to do that you like. Okay. Whether it's spiritual work, whether it's getting involved in Reiki community, whatever it is, there's something out there that I see you wanting to get involved in. Okay. And take the role, don't be afraid to go out there. You need to regain power of your own life again and to do things regardless of the weight, do things that make you happy right now. Okay, make a routine where maybe you're going to get together with one of your BFFs for lunch once a week, or you're going to go volunteer at the library or somewhere, or, these are just theoretical examples, but I can see you wanting to be busy. Okay. Yeah. You could even be joining a dog club, because I know you've got the new puppy now. So there's something here that I see you doing that you need to do. You need to regain your power again and do things that you like to do. And I'm sure Mary Kath is here and she's going, yes, you're so tired. I know. You're tired of waiting. It's exhausting when you're waiting.
This fell out. This fell out. Yeah, she's tired.
Tired, like she's battle weary, waiting for something to happen.
Yeah.
And I know what that is. And her hands are tied and there's nothing she can do in the process. It's just waiting. But I do think she's got to regain power of her own life again, even though she's still waiting. That's not going to change and it's going to come in. But in the meantime, she needs to keep busy to get out of that.
Yes.
Waiting. Yeah. And you don't have to do things that cost money either. You can do things that you love to do once a week, walk the beach, because she lives in New York and she's close to the Atlantic. And if the weather's conducive, and she's got a brand new, beautiful black lab puppy, which Mary Kath it's her dog, I guess, but they both have it. And so there's things they can do. And the thing is, I know when you work all week, it's hard to schedule things in during the week because you have a 9 to 9 to 5 job type of thing. And she works for the education system too, but she's not a teacher. But anyway, yeah, you got to do something here, Anne-Marie. You got to get busy. Okay. Do something that really makes you feel happy. Okay. So schedule something in, even if it's once a week, something that you need to have in a routine that you feel really good about. Okay. Okay. So that's Anne-Marie. So now we have Hale.
I haven't done Anne-Marie yet.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. Okay, pulled 3 cards, but the bottom of the deck is clarity of belief. Believing in the right outcome for you, and then letting it go. Like, not thinking of it all the time. Just, let it go. Let go and let spirit. And then manifest and master. See here, the heart, it looks like it's in a cage of some sort. So you need to release your heart too, and seeking the truth. So that's what I've got for Anne-Marie. But yeah, but the biggest one that's really resonating is this one, is clarity of belief and then releasing it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, going back here, we've got to find.
Oh, there's Tamara.
Hi, Tamara. Welcome. Nice to see you. I've got to write her name down. Happy birthday, Tamara. Happy birthday to you. She had a beautiful birthday. Okay. So we're going to go in and we're going to do Hale. If you're here, we're going to pull some cards on you. So hopefully you show up. Okay. You're in the room to get a message. Oh, we're good. I'm good. Yeah. Thanks, Tamara. I saw a bit of your show.
Here?
I don't know. Hale, if you're here, come on forward and let us know. Or we're going to pull somebody else.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so hopefully you're in the room. Got to be in the room to get a message. So step forward if you're here, okay? If not, we're going to go on to Tammy. So let's do Tammy, because we know Tammy's always in the room. And our prayers go out to Tammy and Reiki healing, because Tammy has found out she has Parkinson's disease.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
And they're trying to get her medication, stabilized and work for her. So they're working on that. Yeah. Okay. Thanks, Tamara. Yeah. Okay. So we're going to do Tammy, and then Hale, if you're here, sweetheart, come on back in the room. We'll do something for you too.
Yep. Okay.
Okay. All righty.
Interesting. Okay. So is it Hale? No, we're doing Tammy. Tammy.
We're doing Tammy because Hale hasn't stepped up yet.
Okay, so Tammy, with this Parkinson's diagnosis, yeah, your mind's in a whirl right now. You just don't know what's going to happen. You feel like this is that you're done, but really you're not. This is the Ten of Swords. You're not. Okay, it may be a new normal for you, but it's not the end of things. Page of Pentacles, and the Pentacles are about health, and Spirit is saying, your health, it will improve. I mean, Parkinson's progresses, but you will have some coping mechanisms, that sort of thing. I have a friend who's had it for years and years and years, and she hasn't let it slow her down. And then the outcome is the Ten of Cups.
Good one.
So you're feeling this, but you will adapt, and you'll be on medication and that kind of thing. I'm not saying it's all sunshine and lollipops, but it's not the death sentence you think.
No, look at our Michael J. Fox. All the years he's in his late 50s, early 60s now, and he got it in his 30s, and he, he's getting older now, but it's amazing what they've done, how far they've come.
Yeah.
Okay, Tammy, I can see the battle that you're going through here with the Five of Swords. It's a constant battle. Feeling that it's a no-win situation. If they're juggling around with your medication right now, it feels like a no-win situation because you're waiting to see big results fast. Don't get up in your head about that, okay? Because they're going to be changing things. I see you leaving troubled waters and going to calmer shores. You're going through a transition right now, and this will work out for you. Okay, this is a healing process for you right now. All right. And you will progress. You will be moving on and moving forward. Things will calm down and things will level out. So I don't see this as a bad thing. And I know this wasn't your question, but for some reason, Spirit stepped in and wanted me to generate this on this situation with your Parkinson's. Things are coming to fruition. You're waiting to get results. You're waiting to see things change. You're waiting to see things. They got to get it right. Sounds good. Yes, they do. And it is a process, and you're going through this transition. Don't feel defeated. Okay. Just be patient with this, because you have the Seven of Pentacles, and that means you're waiting again. Okay. You've had tremors for 15 years and okay. And I go to have tests soon. Okay. So, this is going to take time. You're going to be going through things like that. The Seven of Pentacles is putting things out there, getting, doing things, taking action, and then waiting for the rewards to come in or the results to come in. So I don't think things are, they're finally going to get to a conclusion, but you have to be patient. Okay. You will be feeling that you'll be getting over this, and you will be feeling better. All right. So I'm glad that those cards came out for you. Real Country Woman is here. There she is. You're next, Real Country Woman. I wonder where. No, Mary Kath is there. I thought I was looking for Mary Kath, but she's down on the list here. Okay, so the next one is Real Country Woman. Okay, here we go. So we're going to pull some cards for Real Country Woman. I love that name. Sounds off.
I pulled 3 cards, but I'm drawn to the bottom of the deck. This is the energy reading, 9 of Pentacles. This is, you've earned this wealth or stability or health or whatever. You've done it. And the first card is 2 of Cups. I think I'm not taking this as a love reading, but some relationship. That's been a burden. And I think it's time for a new start. I think you need to drop, there's some relationship in your life that's burdensome, and you need to drop it. But this is a new start. And here's the pathway through the gates, the mountains. And so this is definitely a new start. So yeah, there's some relationship that's been burdensome, and you need to let go of it.
Okay.
And I think what the significance of this now is it's okay for you to be on your own, to be independent.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whether it could be a partner, or it could be a friend, whatever, a family member.
Okay. All right. Real country woman. Yeah, I got the death card. Okay, moving on, going through transition, transformation. This is spiritual transformation too, but this is a new beginning for you. So you have to let go of things in order to go forward in a new beginning. Endings and new beginnings. Okay, release what isn't. You have to let go of things in order to move forward. So there's going to be a new beginning for you. You have the ability with the King of Wands to take the leadership role. You might be thinking about, or you could be getting a new job description if you're working, whereby you have more responsibility, you're in charge of things. But this is a card of being in charge of your emotions and your life right now, or perhaps going out there and showing the world that you have leadership abilities. Maybe you are going to be self-employed. Maybe you're wanting to open your own business and be your own boss. Coming in next, you've got the Two of Wands, and that's two paths. But I also look at that as partnership. You're waiting for your ship to come in, making decisions and, planning, looking out to see if the grass is any greener. This is making choices. But also when I see the Two of Wands come in, I think a duality partnership, getting together with somebody else with the same likes, dislikes, and the same goals that you do. Okay. So that's what you're releasing music. Okay.
And she says that it's a family member, so a family member she has to let go of. Yeah, I
Okay.
knew it wasn't a love partner.
No, that's what you said. Yeah, there's something there. And it's a death card I got, letting go and walking
Yeah,
away.
exactly.
Yeah,
You're
that's
getting the same message.
the end of something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going on to Dawn Bryant. If Dawn Bryant's here, step forward. Let me know you're here, Dawn, because if you're not, we will move on to the next one in line. Okay. So I'm going to go back here and see if we can find Dawn. Here she is. So Dawn, if you're here, sweetie, come forward and let us know you're in the room. If not, we will go on to Earl. Earl, you usually stay in the room. Speak up or forever hold your peace. Your peace. Your peace. Don Bryant, if you're here, calling Don Bryant. Somebody out there, I don't know if you've seen them. They actually have a telephone, and you hear the telephone go ring, calling
yes,
Don.
Yeah. Well, two people, Gerald from Taro Stash started that, and Jane the Seeker has it as well. It's great.
I would love to get that app.
Me too. I've asked her, and I keep forgetting to.
Yeah, if you get it, let me know because I love it, and it's funny.
So interesting. One Love has come back with some more feedback. She says, "I'm a Cancer, still a water sign, full of fear." There you go. Yes, Brenda. The bully principle is the reason. I remember getting the Five of Swords. Remember that big figure that was,
yeah, and she was down there cowering. That's exactly how a bully makes you feel.
Yeah, that's the bully card.
Yeah. Wow. One Love. Thanks for your confirmation. And that sucks that you're in that position. Gaze is here. Earl's here. Okay. So Dawn didn't come in. So we're going to go on and do Earl. Okay. We'll pull some cards for Earl. If Dawn shows up, and Hail shows up, we'll give them a card before we shut down if they come in. Okay. So Earl, here we are. This is Earl. He says he's here. All right. So Earl is self-employed. He's always interested in his career, but he also has a new woman in his life who lives in another state. He's hoping to move there to be with her, but it hasn't happened yet. But anyway, if that's a little bit you might need to know on Earl, whatever comes up, if you can't figure it out, it might be leaning into one of those situations. Yeah, One Love, you don't have to be a Pisces. You're a water sign for sure. That sucks. I hope you can. Tamara Lynn Green here is a seasoned entertainer, musician. One Love, you might want to follow her here on Facebook. She entertains every single week at the Sugar Bar, and she's quite famous. Tamara Lynn Green. and she's amazing.
Here you're the King of Swords. And I guess I chose this deck because you're pondering some moves, but not really sure. You're putting a lot of thought into it. So maybe it's to do with this relationship. You Page of Pentacles. Yeah, I think, this is your love. You've caught them right. Page of Pentacles, but you're having to be very patient. The waiting. And I think you're feeling that you have to make a decision one way or the other of whether this is realistic or not. So that's what I
see. So he is. Oops, wait a minute.
Yes, see, he says yes, maybe the relationship.
In the process of selling my house and moving forward. Okay. You will have some clarity. You've got the Ace of Swords here. And that's basically, having clarity, being able to have a clear sight line to go towards your new plans and your new ideas. So yeah, you're doing things methodically, everything one step. You got to sell your house in order to move. I get it. So, it's a big fat yes card. So, realizing that you're going to see the truth in a situation, and this is what you want to do. And the truth is you want to move on and you want to be with this person. Now you've got the Queen of Wands here. And the Queen of Wands is all about having good sense when it comes to finances and business sense and, having confidence. She's the most confident queen out there. Also, don't allow yourself to get caught up in other people's, the Debbie Doubters out there, getting caught up in other people's opinions of whether you should do this or not. This is your life, my friend. Go after it. And don't allow them. I always say the Queen of Wands flips the bird at everybody that doubts her. And she says, yeah, well, watch me. This is your life. So go forward with this. You got the Knight of Wands as well. And this is about you being passionate about this move and going after it. I think you're going to find this house is going to sell fast and you'll be moving quickly. Okay. So that's what I have for you.
I didn't say what the energy of the reading was. The Ace. The Ace is, no, I just forgot Ace of Pentacles. So that's a yes card. Yeah. Yeah. It's just, yeah, I think once you make the decision to move fast, look at the sea coming in.
Yeah.
You'll have to move fast.
It's crashing in. I think you're going to be, going, it's going to happen quicker than you think. Thank you very much, Miss T.
Thank you, Earl,
for your super chat. Let's see what your question is here. Cancer here with a Leo man. Well, we won't hold that against you. It's I'm funny. It's off again, but I can't move forward for some reason. Neither can he. Will it ever work? Didn't you see me right away jump in there and say, I won't hold that against you? Cancer and a Leo. Okay.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's like Pisces and Leo, the water sign and the fire sign. You make good steam, but
yeah, it's a battle of the wills, but I see more the Leo man being the battle of the wills. Yeah, it's an ego thing with the Leo, I think.
Oh yeah,
they make an appearance. I call them. I call the Leo the peacock.
Yeah, exactly.
When I was out on the dating site, I knew a Leo when he walked in because he'd walk in and then they would lift their chin just a little bit and I'd go, oh crap, here comes a Leo. He's on an ego trip. Well, we'll just bring him down pretty quick.
We have just a bit. So
I need you to go from here to here, She's funny. See, she's agreeing with us, right? Yeah. I mean, Leos, don't get me wrong. I love Leos, but I love my Leo too. We all have our quirks. I mean, we're Pisces. Yeah. We're Pisces and, people think we're mysterious and we're, they think we're crazy because we're made up of all the other signs. We think we're crazy sometimes too.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Wants to know about a relationship with this Leo. Let's see what we've got for you. Oops, these two. Take them.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Interesting.
It is interesting.
Okay. So there's always a conflict. You two can't see eye to eye. I said there was a battle of wills here. Who's going to wear the pants in the relationship? That type of thing. It's just a constant clash of energy between the two of you. It's hot or cold. You're either making love or you're having a fight. So, some relationships are like that. And when you make love after the fight, it's the best sex you ever had. However, hi Queen, you get tired of it. You get tired of having to do that all the time. Let's just have some peace and quiet, right? Be calm and cool and collected. You just want to be happy. Here's the sun card, the best card in the deck, but you just want to have an all over feeling of positivity. But it's also the card of freedom, feeling free again, because with that, you get the death card. And we know the death card is the end of something. And I think you're just going to have to, I know it's hard for you to move on, and it is for him too. But you know what I tell people? Do you know how easy it is to fall in love fall in and out of love? Find a new partner. Done.
Yeah.
Okay. It sounds crude for me to say that, but there's so much truth in that, right? When we keep holding on, we're not opening the door to allow a new love to enter our lives. If it's love you want with someone, I think that this has always been a battle and a clash with the two of you, constantly at each other, conflict, back and forth. And I think you'll come to the conclusion, the only way you're going to be completely happy is if you do allow a new opportunity to present itself. Okay. Close the door to it. And then you can move forward and find that happiness that you want. There may be, I don't know if there's children involved in this relationship, because I see children as well, and there might be issues with kids, but I think that you want to return to your roots again. You need to find your roots. It is the Six of Cups. Six of Cups is indicative of, connecting with somebody from the past, or you may be meeting somebody that you knew in your past. I don't mean an ex-boyfriend or an ex-love, but it could be. But there could be somebody that you knew in your past, whether it was a colleague you worked with, whether it was somebody that you had known in school, or whatever the case is. You might be finding a new connection with somebody from your past coming forward, which I think is going to be like a reunion, and you'll be able to enjoy each other's company. The Hierophant shows up, and this is you meeting new people. You're definitely going to be meeting new people. Okay. This is about and it's a card of unity, which means you're bringing new people into your circle, your soul pod, your tribe. All right. But it also has to do with issues like discussing things with each other about commitment in marriage and commitment in long-term relationships. I'm sure you've had these discussions and nothing's coming of it right now. So, this is, the Hierophant is doing things in traditional ways, and you just want a traditional relationship. You don't want this conflict. You don't want all this hassle and this drama anymore. And who would, right? So if you're asking me, are you going to stay together? I don't think so. You got the Death card. I think that your only way you're going to find happiness is to cut the cord and finally open the door to some new opportunity here but it could be somebody you're going to run into that you knew in your past. Okay. That's what I'm seeing here. So, yeah. Hi, Queen. Welcome.
Yeah, interesting. I've got the same message. The energy reading is the Seven of Swords. I think, again, there's a lot of passion between water signs and fire signs, but it's really it's the day-to-day things that are difficult. So, I mean, you can, you're an argument, you say makeup sex is fantastic, but unfortunately, that's not all there is to relationship. There's so much more. So I feel like Seven of Swords, I feel like your peace of mind is constantly, that's being stolen, right? And unpredictability. Like like here, you don't know whether he's coming or going, or whether you're coming or going. See him going out the window here, or you're going out the window. So yeah, there's a lot of turmoil. Of course, here's a turmoil again, the Seven of Cups. Like, oh my God, what's the answer? What do I choose? I don't know what to do. Well, got the Devil card. I mean, I don't think this relationship is good for either of you. Again, your sex life may be fantastic, but that's not all there is to life. And you need to take a really, really cold, unbiased assessment. The Seven of Pentacles is about assessing. And interesting in this deck, the pentacles are buried, and he's got this trowel here. I feel like you have to really, really look for the good stuff that's in this relationship. That's what it's like. It's too hard. It shouldn't be this much work. And you have to make a decision. And this, I think, is you. Look at the expression on that person's face. Like, do I go left, right, up, down? I don't know what to do. But you need to move on. You need to make that decision and put your rod into, get yourself out there. Page of Pentacles. And Pentacles are about security. I think, you need to find a more secure relationship that's not full of so much turmoil. And this is going on to a new relationship. I see the Two of Cups. This is the new relationship. Okay, coming in. I'm not saying it's going to happen right away, but you got to get out there and put your rod into the pond. Okay, Two of Cups. And what makes this relationship work is communication. Rods are all about communicating. So here's the communication from the woman to the partner. There's great communication. And I think you let each other, also the Hermit, you let each other have your space. Four of Pentacles. I think this is someone that's, not as stubborn as your current partner. And look at these people here, like looking and going, oh, come on, girl, you can do better. Come on, girl. And then Six of Pentacles. You need a relationship where it's give and take, right? And this, I think, Ten of Pentacles, I think this is a wonderful card. Happiness and stability and security and finances. I think you'll be far more settled and happy with another person. That's what I'm getting. I've been in that situation. I loved my partner to death, loved my wife to death, and I had a really broken heart when we broke up. It took me quite a while to get over, and
till I found her a new one.
Yeah, that's right. Well, I was 10 years without going with anybody, but anyways, yeah. No, there is light at the end of the tunnel. I'm proof positive of that.
Yeah. I did a reading on
what it says. Thank you. I'm looking up at the monitor. Thank you, ladies. You're both 100% right on this. Nailed this. Thank you from Australia. Okay. Well, spirit coming through us. So
amazing.
Yeah.
Okay. All righty. Thank you, Miss T, very much for coming in the room. It's nice to see you. Okay, Mr. Maurice. Hello. Okay. What did the cards see in my job outlook, career outlook in the next 6 days in general?
Okay.
All righty. Okay, what do we got here? You're still looking for that perfect position, that perfect job, Mr. Maurice. You've got the Empress. That's all about wanting to have that happiness and see the abundance and, all of that coming in. You're feeling that this is a perfect time for you to go out there and receive your rewards and your return for what you've been offering. Again, I've always read you where you want to see this position come in at your present job, but there could be another job coming in as well, and keeping your feelers out there, and being current and always looking for, the perfect job. The next 6 days, I think you're just going to lay back. You've got the Hermit. I think you're just going to take your time and just, go with the flow this week. You're always looking for a new opportunity here, though. So there could be something coming in this week that has to do with prosperity, a financial new beginning. So there is a possibility that you could be hearing about something, okay, whether it's in-house or a new job of some sort outside. But I do think that, this is going to have to do with your job and your career, of course, but there could be a new opportunity. Aces are the beginnings of things. And this is a particular one to do with business. This is a struggle. You're always trying to have to stand up for yourself and your beliefs right now, and also and how you feel about your job in your head. Okay, standing your ground. Don't back up. If there's a position at work that you feel you deserve justifiably, new job description, leveling up, make sure you let them know, the powers that be know, because there's nothing worse than seeing someone who doesn't deserve it get it. Okay, it's difficult. So, and that's called nepotism. Okay, so if that's what's going on at your place of work, that's why we have HR. Okay, so be careful. Watch for that. You've got the Two of Swords, and this is, you're at a crossroads, and there's a decision that you have to make, and that might be, do I stay or do I go? Okay, so sometimes it's like, how do I put it? Shut up or put up, right? This is a term, an old term that they're telling me. So it's about this week. I think you're just going to lay low. You're not going to make any waves. That's what I'm seeing here right now. I know you think it's the perfect time to receive this abundance coming in, and it is. And there could be a new opportunity coming in. But right now, I think in the next 6 days, you're waiting for this to happen. Okay. This is a struggle for you. Always a struggle for you. Okay. So that's what I've got. I know it doesn't sound very uplifting, but there is a possibility with that Ace of Coins coming in that there could be something new you're going to hear about. That is good. Okay.
Yeah, I see the same thing. I'm not getting a clear yes, but there's certainly opportunities. The energy of the reading is the Wheel of Fortune. This is the crow's deck. I can't remember exactly what it's called. But it's the Wheel of Fortune. So yeah, your luck is going to change. I mean, up to, it's been a burden. There's the 10 of Wands, but I see that as an end of a cycle. That things are going to change. And here's the World card. So definitely things are going to change. I mean, you're very resourceful. You're the King of Pentacles, or sorry, the King of Wands. And I want you, they're telling me to hang on to your vision. The King of Wands is a visionary and the entrepreneur and that sort of thing. I'm taking a test this week for a new job promotion. I'm on vacation from work, relaxing. Okay. Well, anyways, keep the vision. Think big. All right. Dream big and hold on to the vision. The Fool, and of course, trust. Taking that leap of faith. I feel if you can do that, taking that leap of faith, I mean, we have the Death card here, but that just means the death of old ways, or the death of, leaving the past behind, especially to do with career. But look at in this deck. Interesting. The first thing I've seen on a death card where this bird rising like the phoenix, right? So that's you, I think, death of old ways and that sort of thing, or the old job, and you starting new. But I see you lying low. You said that as well, didn't you?
Yeah, I had the Hermit.
Yeah, so the Four.
He says that here. He says, I'm on vacation from work, relaxing.
Yeah, well, there we go.
Yeah.
He's so relaxed, he looks dead. But he's not dead. And Empress, full of possibilities. So then what's this I've got? Oh, the Four of Wands. Oh, yeah. So that's building something new. And when it does happen, it's going to happen very quickly. But they're really, the Spirit is saying to me, you got to leave like those things that you've lost in the past. You're doubting, but I always, I'm going to, lose, or things don't turn out. Don't think that way. Turn around. There's still 2 cups there. Okay. So you can't get into that stinking thinking. And I think if you're able to do that, maintain the vision of the King of Wands, that you will have something to celebrate. Here's the 3 of Cups. So yeah, I think your luck is going to change, but you have to believe and manifest. You have to believe in the vision. You can't be giving into your fears and nasty thoughts, right? Negative thoughts. You got to remain positive and keep the vision. So that's what I'm getting.
Beautiful.
And I was instructed to use this deck. Interesting. I rarely use this deck.
Thank you very much, Mr. Maurice. We've got Angelique. She says, hello, Brenda. I am new here. I would love to know what you see unfolding for me with my leap of faith to follow my soul's calling, to journey to Bali this month, to start on my new life. Ooh, that sounds nice.
What a beautiful name, Angelique. So it's basically angel of the light, right? Lumiere.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. Beautiful name.
French, very French.
Oh yeah, very French. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I'm married to Andre Gagnon.
Yeah.
Frenchman. Okay, let's see. She wants to know what's going to happen.
I would like to know unfolding my leap of faith to follow my soul's calling, to journey to Bali this month, to start my new life.
Wow, what a beautiful place to go.
Yeah. So do you mean you're moving there? Like it's not just a vacation?
Is it a thought in your mind, or are you actually
moving?
Are you actually in the process of moving there? Because then we'll pull energy on what it's going to be like. And I would love to know what you see unfolding for me with my leap of faith to follow my soul's calling, to journey to Bali this month. She's going. She says it's journey to Bali this month. So she's going. She just wants to see how things are going to unfold when she's there. Okay. Let's see what we got here for her.
How things will unfold. Her spiritual calling. Okay. Which one do you want to start with? All right, that one. Okay.
She's moving there in 11 days. Wow. Amazing. Wow, 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 wow. I love it. They're telling me you're going to get involved in some volunteer work, Angelique. There's something there that you're going to want to get in, and you're going to be wanting to do some volunteer work when you're there.
Yeah, I just had an image of her holding a candle, and she's bringing her light to other people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Okay. I want to start my spiritual work, healing retreats, inner child, etc. That's beautiful. So it's almost like you're going to be showing and teaching, and there is going to be almost volunteer just to get your feet wet and get out there. Oh, what a beautiful place to do it. You've got endings. Okay. And I'm sorry, it's backwards, but this is definitely an ending to the life that you've been living right now. But you got a fiery, with the full moon in Aries, you got a fiery climax approaches. Somebody around you is not happy you're leaving. Okay, that's what they're telling me. But I think they're just being selfish. They don't want to lose your friendship, your love, your connection, your job you work for. Somebody around you is not happy you're doing this. And you have to do this. This is your calling. Okay. For you to do something this profound. Excellent. Yeah. So you're going to be running spiritual work and healing retreats. Wonderful. T-Dub, you have to go and make a super chat donation, okay, in order to get your question asked. If you stay in the room, we can give you a couple of cards as time permits, as we do everybody in the room, and they're just general, okay? So any questions require a super chat. Okay, so interesting, very interesting. Okay, this is going to be an ending and a new beginning for you, absolutely. But somebody here, they're telling me, is not happy that you're doing this. Okay, they're being selfish by not wanting to let you go. They need to be happy for you. This is an amazing leap of faith you're taking, and it's for the greater good for everybody else. You're leaving troubled waters and going to calmer shores. So where you are right now, you're leaving something behind because you're not satisfied. You're not getting the return. You're not getting the satisfaction and feeling fulfilled with where you are right now. This will be a good direction for you to go. Okay, this will be a good direction for you to go. You're going to be self-employed. You're going to be your own boss. You're going to have control of your emotions and what it is you want to do. You'll be sitting in that seat of power. This, the emperor is very cool, calm, and collected. He's stable. He's structured. He's methodical, and he's disciplined. Okay, and also you know, he has this ability to take on a parenthood like the father figure. Okay. So you may be taking on that parental sort of element, okay, energy with this job you're going to be doing. You're definitely being guided. Okay, you've been given temperance. We know temperance is the balance card, but it always depicts an angel or angel wings behind somebody. And I think this is your calling. I think you've almost had a vision where spirit stepped forward, and you've had this gentle nudge to do this, and now you're able to go after it. Okay, so this is about being patient, not jumping in. I'm going to sneeze. Sorry, guys. Thank goodness for you can turn the mic off and let out a huge sneeze. Sorry about that. This is about you finding inner peace within yourself. And I think you come to that conclusion where you put yourself in that place of tranquility. You've put yourself out there, and now you're going to be moving on. This is your serenity. This is so beautiful what you're going to be doing. And I do think that you're being guided by spirit to make this move. You saw the truth in a situation with the Ace of Swords. And this was a decision that actually was a straw that broke the camel's back for you to make this profound decision and change in your life. New ideas, new plans, okay? Victory, success, all of those wonderful things are coming into you, and you now have clarity. The fact that you've booked this, the fact that you're moving, the fact that you're going there with what you're doing is confirmation that you are going to end up victorious. Knight of Swords, things are going to happen very quickly for you when you get there. The Knight of Swords is one of the fastest moving knights out there. And it's all about big changes and big opportunities and seize the moment and jumping in. Okay. Arriving and departures. This is what this card's all about. And you're going to find that this is going to happen. Things are going to get very busy for you when you get there. You've made the right decision, my darling. This is beautiful. Things are going to work out for you. Okay, so wow, I like it. No sound.
I'll pull the Sun card. This is definitely
the best card in the deck, Angelique.
Yeah. Okay, so in this other deck, like the energy of the reading is justice. I feel this is so right for you. It fits. You've gone through a period of, this is the Seven of Pentacles. You've gone through a period of assessment, like assessing your life, and that you want to new beginnings, and you want to, you decided you want to move on and do this spiritual work. I feel that person as well that you talked about doesn't want her to go. They're feeling a real loss. This is the Five of Pentacles. And I think it's for selfish reasons, as you said. I've got the Devil and the Five of Pentacles. So I feel, yes, definitely this person's trying to hang on to you. But you realize that you need to move on. I mean, here's the Temperance card, and she's got the balance. You need to do the spiritual work to balance your life. And look, she's moving on. She's moving up the steps, and you're leaving, right? You're leaving. This one, I think it's been a long time coming to this decision. Like, I think you were battle weary, I think, with your old life, and you knew there was something better. But you're the Queen of Cups. This is definitely the right move for you, because you bring light to people. You bring so much love, and you've got the Judgment card. There's the calling, right? The calling to the light, and it's in your name. Calling to the light. You need to do this work. And here's Ace of Rods, which is the Ace of Wands. Yeah, it's you that's going. You have to do this, and yeah, it's a new start for you, and it's going to be successful. The Ten of Pentacles. You're going to build your legacy. So that looks great. So what is I have to look up here? Sorry. Yes, and New Soul Love. The person was the next client, or ended up on the Moon eclipse.
Okay, I think she's referring to me as saying that there's somebody's not happy she's doing this.
Yes. So I got that too with the Five of Pentacles.
And that's okay, because she's confirming it, and she dealt with it. So yeah, this is a beautiful move for her to do.
Oh,
Amazing.
absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
So thank you so much, Angelique. That a beautiful reading.
And I certainly feel your light.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. That's amazing. Oh, to be young again. Ah.
Yeah. Yeah. So many things I would do differently.
I know. But we became mothers, and I became a business owner, and responsibilities, and we had.
Yeah, right. I know.
Thank you. Okay,
I became a teacher and had kids.
Okay, so Gaze and Mary Kath, if you're here, come on forward and let us know. We'll give you a couple of cards. If not, the next one is Fatima and Crystal. If you're here, you're 52. Yeah, you're young. I'm 70.
Yeah, you're young.
You're just a baby. Wow.
You're just a baby.
Yeah, geez. I was 55 before I got my motorcycle license. So you know what? I'm a late bloomer.
I was 53 when I got my motorcycle license.
That's late. Us Pisces, afraid to swim out of the water.
We don't let age hold us back.
No, that's for sure.
Brenda knows this. I still put camping gear on my motorcycle, and I go off, and I still sleep on the ground. Hey,
all by yourself.
All by myself. Age is just a number.
Yeah, and in Canada, we can't carry a gun with us either.
No.
Like a lot of the Americans, I don't know if they still can do that, but no, we're not allowed to.
I think you get more.
Listen to Tamara. She says, "Yeah, look at the boss ladies here." Listen to your elders.
We're bad.
Your elders. We're badasses. Yeah. Okay, so I haven't heard from Anne Marie and Gaze. I'm not Anne Marie, Mary Kath. If you're here, in the meantime, we know that Damara's here, so let's do Damara. Okay. She's like our doorkeeper all the time.
Yeah, love.
Let's do Damara. Let's see what we got for you. We'll pull a few cards for our beautiful Damara, our songbird. My high kicking songbird. Oh my gosh!
I'm feeling excitement. I'm just feeling great excitement
for Damara.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's
yeah, that's great. Oh, Gaze, you're here. Okay, sweetheart, you'll be next. We're going to do Damara right now, and then I'll do you. Okay, honey?
Okay. So Damara.
Okay, let's see what we got here for Damara, and then we'll do Gaze.
Oh, I think I'm really plugging in Damara. I feel such excitement.
That's awesome.
I wonder.
Wow.
Is there something you're looking forward to, Damara?
Wow.
Maybe it's the buzz she gets from performing.
Oh, she's amazing. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
I feel like
you'll have to check her out. You'll have to check her out. Okay. Look her up on Facebook, and then go to the Sugar Bar, and she entertains at the Sugar Bar every Thursday night.
So she says praying. Yes. So she is excited about something. Yeah. So check her out. The sweet. Sorry, I interrupted you.
It's called the Sugar Bar, and look it up because she entertains there every Thursday night at 8:00 Eastern Standard Time.
Hey. Oh, yeah,
okay. Damara, what I've got for you, honey, is your fear and anxiety, losing your sleep, letting your mind thinking constantly. You got to get your rest. I know that you're so busy and, you do what you do. But you need to get your rest. Okay. Let go of that deep negativity and happiness that burdens you down at bedtime. Okay. The Spirit's got your back, and we know that. She's such a beautiful spiritual person herself. This is, balancing yourself. Bring yourself from here to here, because Sharon was feeling this energy and excitement as well. And be patient right now. Don't jump in to do anything too quickly. This is about making these decisions very carefully. Okay. Because this is an important thing, very important in your life right now. But always know that Spirit's got your back. Okay. They're guiding you. And it's like they're going to give you that soft place to land. You have the ability to be your own boss. Okay. Stepping up, leveling up, taking on a new position where you're in charge of what's going on in your life right now. Stability and structure coming in. And at the outcome is the 10 of Cups, and that's happy ever after. Okay. So I know you call on Spirit. I see that. Yeah. So you're being very strategic. Okay. So you've got the happiness, harmony, peace and harmony within your soul pod, your friendship circle, your chosen family, and happy ever after. So that's your outcome card. So it's going to happen. It's just taking a bit of time. Okay.
Okay.
You're a band leader. Yes. Valerie said it. Yes. You're a band leader. You are.
Yeah. Okay. Well, first part is to do about the warning that Brenda said about, being stressed out about this and your fears and stuff like that. And that's exactly, I was guided towards this deck because the devil, look, here's that person with their head, their hands on their head. This is you getting into the stinking thinking. Okay. Letting your fears dictate,
feeling like a puppet.
You're feeling like a puppet to your fears. So get out of that mindset. Okay. Remain positive. Keep the vision. Manifest. And if you do that, yes, 2 of Cups, you are going to go into, relationship with, the job, that kind of thing. And the 9 of Pentacles, girl, that's really good. 9 of Pentacles, all your wishes and dreams coming true, that sort of thing, and making money while you're at it. So it looks very, very positive, but please stay out of your head about it. Release those fears. Keep the vision manifest. Okay.
OMG. Oh my goodness. Yeah.
I'm screaming in tears.
Yeah.
Well, you're going to make it happen. Just don't let the tears get in the way. I mean, easy for us to say, right? We all.
Okay. Gaze came back. We're going to be out here till 5, guys. If that's okay with you.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah, that's 2 hours. We will have been out here. So only 5 o'clock. If anybody has any personal questions, then you have to go to the super chat now before we run out of time. And we will give cards out to those up until 5 o'clock as time permits. Okay. So Gaze, we're going to pull 3 cards for you and see what the energy says about what's going on in your life right now. Keep in mind, these are general. Okay. But often so many people come here and say, wow, it made sense.
Yeah.
So let's see what we got. We get more of an accurate read on people that do the super chat because we're specifically tapping into our guides for those messages. Okay.
Well, also we pull more cards. It tells a bigger story.
Oh, a lot more cards. Yeah. It tells us more for sure. Okay. Gaze. You got two very interesting energies here. The first one is the Knight of Wands, and the second one is the Knight of Pentacles. So I'm getting a message that you're rushing into something too quickly, headstrong, and the universe is telling you with the Page of Pentacles to slow down. Take your time. Don't rush in. Okay. I always say, be careful with this Knight of Wands. When making any quick decisions or any snap decisions, slow down because everything that glitters isn't gold. And if it looks too good to be true, chances are it is. The Knight of Pentacles is that card of, being methodical, being patient, persevering, and planning a detailed move. Okay. Planning and making a detailed plan rather. Something's going to come in though, because you've got the card of the 6 of Coins, and I call that the gift card, a card of generosity, push, pull, give and take, negotiating type of energy. And you could be receiving something, a gift from somebody of generosity, or you could be giving something to somebody else. Okay, so that's what I have for you, Gaze. Thank you for being in the room.
Okay. Yeah, energy of the reading, you're making an assessment of your life, wondering which way to go. Here's the first card, Ace of Cups. So I see that as new beginning. You're also feeling, I mean, I've got this pit, you know how they say the pit in your stomach, like it, so that would be the power center. I think you're feeling really, really emotional about this. And I think it's to do with control as well. But anyways, that's, I'm feeling it in my body. But yeah, you're quite emotional about something. And the next 2 cards, and I put them together because there's the 5 of Swords. Again, maybe the bully card. maybe a bully or something like that, or some situation that's not serving you, that needs to change. And you got another five, the five of rods, which is the five of wands. So there's, probably the thoughts going around in your head or people around you, just not getting anywhere. But I see you working through the situation and ending up with celebration. So yeah, there's something that you really assessing and quite emotional about. You don't you want to release this. I mean, these are changes, and you want to release those. But once you do, things will be fine. I hope that makes sense.
Okay, so we've got Angelina's here, Queen's here. We're going to pull a couple of cards for these two and see what we have.
Well, we read for Angelina.
No, that was Angelique.
Oh, right.
They're very close. I thought the same thing. No, that was Angelique. This is Angelina. Okay. Girl. Hi, baby girl. I didn't see you in the room.
Okay. It's funny I'm using this deck that I don't use a lot, but it's using it today.
You know what?
What?
I marked off Angelina Levine. No, I know what it was. I marked her off thinking she was Angelique, so we haven't done her. Okay, it's okay. Okay, pull 3 cards for Angelique. Gaze. Yeah, you're welcome, Gaze. And then we're going to do Queen and Beach Girls here. And we're getting pretty close, guys, to shut the room down when we finish this. So we've got...
okay. 3 cards for Angelina. Interesting. Shall I go?
Yeah, go for it.
I pulled 3 cards, but the energy of the reading is, I'd say, pulling back. And I think it's about a relationship. As it got the 2 of Cups, there's some relationship in your life. It does, it could be a love partner or a friend or a family member, but you're tired of all the fighting. This is the 5 of Wands, and you're feeling like you want to retreat. So you've got 2 retreats here. You've got this one, 4 of Swords, which is retreat, and you've got the Hermit. So you need to spend some time in yourself and really think about things. So that's what I'm getting.
Okay, Beach Girl has done a super chat, but you'll be our last. Okay, Beach Girl, we're gonna do Angeline. I'm gonna pull a couple cards for you, and then we're gonna do Queen, and then Beach Girl.
Okay.
And Beach Girl's a reading because she's paid super chat. Okay, Angeline. There could be somebody new. There's a new beginning. Okay, you got the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is a brand new beginning, but it could be a new beginning in a relationship, a very loving relationship, whether it's a soulmate, a friendship, or a love mate. Don't get up in your head. You've got the moon, and that is a card of Pisces. You could be dealing with a Pisces energy, but don't get up in your head and lose yourself in any type of delusion here. This is about trusting your intuition and tapping into your gut feelings and knowing that you have enough to go after your goals here. The King of Swords, seeing clarity, stepping up, possibly speaking to somebody that you look up to, has a high standing in society, probably could be a legal eagle of some sort. If there's any documents or papers that need signing, you could be retaining a lawyer for that, but you're going to stay structured, and you're going to, you're not going to let your head lead your heart, or your heart lead your head, rather. It's head leading over heart. Okay. So that's what I have for you. Thank you, Beach Girl General. Okay. So, Queen's here. We're going to do Queen. Your volume's off.
Yeah, I was shuffling.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought you were talking. Okay, Queen, you're here. We'll pull a few cards for you. Okay, Queen. You got the devil. The devil is a card of addictions, repeating bad habits. It's all kinds of nasty things that comes in with the devil. But I always read the devil that you're making some healthy decisions and changes in your own personal life to walk away from people who are just continually repeat bad habits around you. They don't want to change. And you've decided you're going to make a healthy move here. When the devil comes up, that's you making a command healthy decision to change things that have you tied down and chained down. All you want is happiness here. And you've got the 9 of Pentacles walking in your garden of abundance. But as I tell everybody, she walks with the falcon with a hood on. And this means you need to keep your mind and eyes open for anything coming down your path, any new opportunities, even if they're different. Don't be afraid to go after them. Okay. This is also the card of success in entrepreneurship and in self-employment. I pulled an oracle card for you as well, and you got a big fat yes card, and it says your intuition is correct. Take action accordingly. So whatever you had a feeling about, Queen, know that you're right and follow through with it. Okay? So that's what I have for you, sweetheart.
I've got the same thing. I've got a yes card here. She needs to follow through with it. And here, the Ace of Pentacles, I mean, in this particular deck, I like it because she's had to work for it. It's not just, just lays at her feet. She's got to work for it. So this is a new start of something, a yes card.
Yeah.
And I think and the Emperor I'm feeling is a beneficial thing, but it's something that's beneficial to you, maybe your health or whatever, but the benevolent Emperor. So I feel this is good for you, and that you're making a clear decision. You're sharp. The Queen of Swords is very bright, very, very logical, very now clear. So you may be clearing, toxic relationships out of your life, or, things that don't serve you anymore. But yeah, it feels like a good start that's beneficial for you, and that you're cutting out what it's not serving you anymore. So that's what I've got.
Okay. All righty. We're going on to do Beach Girl.
Beach Girl. Okay.
Right. Beach Girl. She just wants a general on what's going on around her right now and whatever spirit can pull up for her right now.
All right.
Okay, did you hear that ping on my door in my closet? That's Spirit stepping in. Okay, thank you, Spirit. You're welcome here. Okay. Beach Girl, this is what I have for you. You have overcome some obstacles here with the 10 of Wands, pushed yourself really hard. I see a situation in the past in your life where you felt you were taking on the burdens of the world on your shoulders. You felt like you were the beast of burden. Also, I look at this card as being overburdened, overloaded, responsibilities, being stressed out with problems in your life. Don't take on other people's drama, okay? And sometimes this is a card that says you made it. You got through. You made the deadline. You made it through, but you never want to be in that position again, okay? The Lovers is here as well. The Lovers is a card of making profound decisions and choices. Don't let your heart lead your head here. This is something where you're going to have to be balanced, okay? Major choices you're going to be making in your life right now. Now, they could be, determined around a partnership or a relationship of someone who you feel that you have this connection with. Okay. All right. Queen of Wands is you. Stepping up, going towards your new goals, letting the world know that what you're made of and what you have to offer out there. And you're not going to listen to these people that are going to try to talk you out of doing something that you're passionate about. Like you've heard me say, she flips the bird at all those doubters and says, watch me. She had to claw herself up to where she is now. It's like she's walked through the fire. She's a phoenix and she's coming out the other side. So you've had your challenges. Don't back down. You're stronger than you really believe you are because you have the strength card. And this is also the card that says you'll catch more bees with honey than you will with vinegar. Be careful and mindful when you're having conversations or trying to deal with somebody in a debate or an argument, that you step back, take a breath, and realize that you don't want to go in the heat of the moment with the roar of the lion and then say things you can't take back. You do feel trapped, but it's only you in your mind. Okay. You have the 8 of Swords, and that's you feeling that, you can't get ahead. Something's not going to work out. You feel trapped and restricted and backed into a corner, but and your hands are tied to get through to a situation. But this is a card that says you feel this way. You really don't have anything. She doesn't have any swords in front of her blocking her movement forward. Okay. So try to step out of your way. The only thing holding you back to succeed at something that you want to see happen is yourself. And that could be your fears and your doubts. Now, your final card you have is the Page of Swords, brand new beginning. You could be hearing some information coming in, that might delay your plans a little bit. Be patient right now. Okay. This is something new that's going to come into you. Now, some people read this card that you hear something either through gossip or third party, or this person doesn't have any finesse and tact or maturity when they blurt this out. Don't attack the messenger, just take the message, because it will make you have to process and think about what's coming in. And it's going to be something to do with the truthfulness in your life. Okay. So that's what I have for you. Thank you so much. Thank you, T Dove. You'll be our very last. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm just getting rid of this message. All right. So 7 of Wands is the energy of the reading. And in this deck, it's in other decks, it's like the person is higher ground and they're kind of defending themselves. But this one, I love the card in this deck, the Light Seers deck. 7 of Wands. I feel like this is you, that you can create whatever you want. You just need your connection to spirit. Keep that connection to spirit open. I got the 8 of Swords as well. You are restricting yourself because of, negative thoughts and fears and that sort of thing. And so you need to let those go. And if you're able to do that, you will get all your wishes. The 9 of Pentacles. So, that's a really positive card, that you will get what you want or need. And new beginning, like, and in this deck, I like this. What it says to me is, you've got this. See the hands, you've got this. Okay, you don't need to restrict yourself with this 8 of Swords. You've got this. Just believe in yourself and you'll be able to move forward. Here's the Chariot. Move forward. And again, you got another positive. You had the Knight of Pentacles before. Now you have the Knight of Cups. Again, all your wishes and dreams coming true. See how she's celebrating. You can do this. You're strong. Okay. But you've got to maintain this balance. Okay. You need balance. You need to go with whatever life throws you, but just keep your balance. And it ends with the King of Cups. and he is mature emotionally, and you see how together he is. So yeah, the only thing you've got such a great outcome here, but again, you really have to pay attention to this. How is fear and negative thoughts holding me back? And you've got to release that. We've had that a lot. That seems to be the theme today.
Yeah, everybody's feeling, that way.
Yeah.
Okay, T-Dub, you're our last, but not our least. Thank you for coming into my room, and they're from New Zealand.
And
Will I find
Beach Girl says, a lot going on in my life that is accurate, empowering self. Thank you both.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, girl. Thank you so much, Beach Girl. Okay. Will I find an enjoyable new job soon? Also, my neighbor is driving me nuts. Do I complain? Well, yeah, I can see your neighbor's driving you nuts, right?
Yeah, well, that's 2 questions. You want to answer the first one, and I'll answer the second one?
Yeah, or whatever comes up in the reading, okay? Whatever
Okay.
shows up. If you get all pentacles, then that's usually business. I'm seeing what's coming through here is this neighbor business with me.
Okay.
So you go ahead with the other one. So 5 of Wands is that card of struggle, okay? You feel that you're constantly having to put up with somebody's crap here, and you haven't stepped forward right now. And you've been tossing around, well, do I do it or don't I do it? It's a card of, pick your battles wisely, right? But if this person is really bothering you and getting, you have to stand up and defend your corner here, okay? So definitely, taking the bull by the horns and, standing up and definitely defending your corner. I think you need to. Justice is going to be done if you do. I think they'll take to this person at hand, okay? Because you've got the justice card as well. So I think if you do go in and you complain about this to your landlord or to the building management or whoever, whether you have to file I see you filing a written complaint, not a verbal one. Okay. So I would document it. If I were you, and I would do it in letter form, and so that they know whether you know what's going on. All you want is peace and harmony. There's the Ace of Cups. All you want to do is feel peace and harmony again in this situation, because when you moved there, you thought it was the perfect place with the nine of Pentacles. You thought this was going to be the perfect place, and it was, until this idiot started acting like an idiot. So I hear this all the time. I'm walking down the street with my dog walkers, and they'll go, yes, we thought it was the best building on the whole street. Now we got this idiot that screams and yells and beats up his girlfriend. It's like, oh my gosh, so yeah, this is a struggle, but definitely I'm seeing that you will step forward. You will find peace and harmony if you do this again. You do know eviction is very difficult to do these days. It's usually rent arrears, okay, that comes in. It's very difficult for people to evict, but just the fact that you're going to make a complaint, they may be spoken to. Sometimes we have to call the police, the authorities, to come in, because it's called disturbing the peace, and it can happen at any time of the day or night. If somebody's disturbing the peace, they're not allowed to do that, whether it's 7 o'clock in the morning or 10 o'clock in the morning or 12 o'clock at night. Okay. That is a warning. But nowadays, with the way things are in our world, the police pick and choose what is a priority call, right? Unless this person's beating you up or shooting you, good luck. But I do think that you're going to find that you will find peace and harmony again, because this to you you thought was going to, you were going to be comfortable. Justice is going to be served, and it'll be waved in your favor. Okay. So definitely, yes, speak up. But I think you're going to have to document it as well, so that they've got that proof. Okay. I hope that helps. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm doing the job part. 7 of Pentacles, you've been reassessing, your life. As you said, you want an enjoyable job, not just one that, brings in some money, yet you're miserable at it. I also think this is like a yes card, in that you are going to be able to build up a bit of a nest egg, that it's right for you. Here's the 4 of Wands. I think, yes, you're going to find that perfect job that really sings to your heart. Here's the King of Cups. So it's really going to feel emotionally, stable and good for you. I'm wondering if it's going to be a government job, because here we have the Hierophant, which is governmental roles in the church or something like that. But I feel like it's a government job. Um, you'll be working hard. So, hey, you'll this is an apprentice, you'll be learning this new job and working hard, but you were called to do this job. Here's the judgment card. This job's perfect for you. Just the Seven of Swords, just be careful that you're not stealing your thunder, that you got to be confident. Okay. Don't let your negative thoughts steal your confidence. Keep the vision that you're right for this job, and that things you don't know, you will be trained. I think that's what the apprentice, that card here of the apprentice right there. You'll learn, they'll give you the training you need. And then you get the Nine of Cups, which is all your wishes and desires. So I see you getting that job. Yeah. And it's going to fit right for you and emotionally as well.
Beautiful. Wow. Well, I want to thank everybody for coming in to the room and for all your support here in the chat room, and for supporting my channel and my beautiful guest readers that come in here and friends of mine. Please, if you are new, subscribe to our channels, Strawberry Rhubarb, Tarot, and me, Brenda Tarot Card Readings. A lot of people come in, but they don't subscribe. And it's such a big help to all of us out here. There's a lot of reasons why we ask that. In order to have a super chat button, you have to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. It's very important. We don't just do it because we want to see all these people on our page and our egos getting blown up. It has nothing to do with that. It has to do with supporting us out here. And we love being out here because this is our passion. I've been out here 8 years, and Sharon is an amazing reader and loves it too. So please subscribe. And do the thumbs up when you see any of our channels out here going live.
And also leave a comment.
Yeah, we love to read I read all my comments that come in. And they come to email as well on my iPhone, and I'll be sitting there watching TV, bing, bing, bing. And they're leaving comments on my videos, and I love it. And I if I don't answer them personally, I will leave them a heart and a thumbs up that they've done that for me. So yeah. So thank you so much, everybody. And Sharon, stay in the room. Thank you, Sharon, for coming in. And we always get along great. We always read well together.
We do. I just enjoy it so much. Yeah, we have to do it more often.
Yes, we do. I know we say this all the time. And then all of a sudden,
life gets in the way.
Life gets in the way. And we think, geez, we haven't seen each other and worked together in a long time. So yeah, we need to do that. So it's amazing. So, okay, everybody, know that I send you lots of love and many blessings. And my videos are out there for next week. Please go look at them. Any Pisces in the room, go see the Pisces Everything, the Daily Vibe and the Weekend Vibe. Also, I'm doing the 60-second and the 15-second dailies that are out there, and I put them to some pretty groovy music. So check out the shorts, because the shorts are very important too. And they're really fun. I like the shorts where they're so quick. They're either 15 seconds. Well, I do the 15 seconds on TikTok, but I try to do the 60-second out here for you people, so you get a little better message. But the dailies are really fun too. So go check out the shorts. So on that note, we're going to say ciao and have a really good remainder to this weekend. And stay safe, play safe, and be safe. And know that we love you and we appreciate everybody that follows us. And we truly mean that. So take care, and we'll see you soon. Oh, I'll see you tomorrow, Sunday at 3 o'clock with Ann Ellis Angel.
Another amazing reader.
If you want, yeah, she's amazing. And we go out every Sunday at 3 o'clock. And I am running I'm running a contest. So if you go into my video that says contest, leave your name. Your name's going to go in a jar to win. 2 people will win a free reading during the live. They don't have to pay a super chat for it. Okay. We're going to do that once a month, the first Sunday of the month. So it'll be tomorrow. We'll be drawing a name. So I'm going to be busy tonight getting everybody's names in a jar.
I like watching your show. So with Ann. So can I get a free reading if I win?
Yeah, absolutely. Leave your name. Yeah, well, I'll definitely put you on the list here, for sure. But it's the same here. You have to be in the room live, and you ask a question. You have to pay a super chat, right? So yeah.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. So
So that's at 3 o'clock. So it's noon my time. Yeah, that'll work because I do have a meeting with someone at 2 o'clock. So yeah, that will work.
okay. We're usually out for 2 hours anyway, right?
Yeah.
So I got your name here, Strawberry. Okay, we're here. So yes,
Right.
I have quite a few names here already. But those of you that didn't know about this, you need to be watching my videos, and you'll see a
Mhm.
contest,
Mhm.
and also the community page. Go to the community page because that's where I advertise when I'm going live. But also you can leave it there. So I've been going back and writing the names down, and tonight I will be cutting them out and putting them in a jar. And you'll see me tomorrow go and pull a name out. 2 names.
Cool.
But you have to be in the room to accept it, because if you're not
That
in
is
the
so
room for
cool.
the reading, then we'll pull another name. Okay, so you have to be in the room. All
Yeah.
right. Okay. Ciao, everybody. Take care.
Right.
Bye-bye.